Hey there, and welcome to the channel. If you're into tactical combat, strategy, and of course, high-octane action, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of Guts and Blackpowder, where we'll break down and rank every single weapon in the game, from the weakest to the most powerful. Whether you're a beginner just getting started or a seasoned player looking to refine your strategy, this tier list will help you understand the strengths and weaknesses of each weapon and how to maximize their potential in different situations. We'll be covering everything from firearms to melee weapons, each with its own unique advantages and challenges. So grab a seat, maybe a snack, and let's get started on this thrilling journey through the arsenal of Guts and Blackpowder weapons. Let's find out which ones deserve a place in your inventory and which you should leave behind. Trust me, this is going to be a wild ride. Before we start, if you like this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more. Now let's continue. Starting with the D tier, least effective weapons, we have those that offer limited utility and struggle to hold their ground in most combat scenarios. These tools might be useful in certain situations, but overall, they fall short when compared to other options. The tar bottle is one of these weapons. It deals fire damage over time, but the overall damage is minimal, and its limited uses make it ineffective against larger groups. While it can slow zombies down, it won't clear a horde in any meaningful way. Similarly, grenades offer high explosive damage, which could be great for crowd control. However, the problem lies in their limited uses and the reliance on precise timing. If you miss your target or misjudge the throw, it's easy for the grenade to underperform, making it a risky choice for most situations. Moving up to C tier, we have weapons that are somewhat more reliable, but still far from the top. These weapons offer some decent utility, but they tend to be outclassed by stronger choices that provide more consistent performance. Take the stake, for example. It's fast to swing, but its lack of range and weak damage make it less effective against tougher enemies. While it can be useful for quick hits, you'll quickly find that it struggles when facing stronger zombies. Next, the drum offers a 35% swing rate boost, which can help increase your melee attack speed. However, it's a double-edged sword. Its presence attracts runners, creating a risk where the speed boost can be outweighed by the incoming horde. Also in this category, Fife increases reload speed by 20%, which is useful for ranged players. But as part of the musician class, its role in combat is limited. You'll find it useful in specific scenarios, but overall, it doesn't offer as much value as other weapon options. While Bugle grants a damage boost for 20 seconds, its impact is undermined by the niche musician role. A well-timed boost is great, but it can easily be wasted if your team isn't properly coordinated, which can be problematic when every second counts. The knock gun falls into a similar trap. With its high penetration and firepower, the knock gun can deal serious damage, but its slow reload speed and the need to load all pellets before firing make it cumbersome to use. In fast-paced fights, it often doesn't have the efficiency to compete with other weapons that allow for quicker engagements. The rifle deals superb damage, but its slow reload speed and lack of versatility, no bayonet, make it difficult to use in team-based scenarios. You can hit hard from a distance, but you might find yourself at a disadvantage when you need to reload. Now we enter the B tier, where weapons are solid and dependable. They may not be the absolute best, but they can get the job done in most situations, offering a great balance between power, versatility, and reliability. The Teaching of Spiritual Divinity. This item protects you from infection for 65 seconds, which can be life-saving. Unfortunately, it doesn't help if you're already fully infected, and the protection is temporary, limiting its effectiveness in long-term engagements. The Extended Surgeon Kit offers faster healing and requires fewer supplies to fully heal a player. While it's an improvement over the basic Surgeon Kit, the longer animation time to deploy can be a drawback in high-pressure situations. Take the Boarding Axe, for instance. While its damage and headshot multiplier are comparable to other melee weapons, its reach and swing speed make it a solid pick for players looking for a reliable tool in close combat. However, the slower swing speed compared to the hand axe makes it a little less appealing. Similarly, Brass Pistol provides a solid option for crowd control with its widespread and multiple pellets, though its poor damage and reload speed limit its effectiveness in tougher fights. Despite the buffs it's received, it's still overshadowed by other firearms that offer better precision and damage output. Water Bucket is another interesting item, primarily designed to extinguish fires caused by igniters. It's invaluable in certain situations, but requires you to sacrifice an equipment slot, and its uses are limited. The specific scenario it's useful in can make it a lifesaver, but it's still restricted in its application. With hand axe, you get a faster swing rate and higher damage than the Sabre, which is great for players who prefer a more aggressive approach. However, the reduced range and smaller hitbox make it a weapon that requires practice to use effectively, and it's not the most forgiving in fast-paced combat. The air rifle can be a fun weapon for rapid fire thanks to its multi-bullet magazine. While it offers continuous fire, the low damage output and reliance on air canisters make it a bit of a niche pick, often left behind for more effective firearms. Horse artillery pistol might not have the best damage or reload speed, but its versatility with both buckshot and pellet shots can still provide tactical advantages. It's useful in certain situations, but doesn't quite stand out against more powerful ranged options. As we step into the A tier, we find weapons that perform strongly in most scenarios. These tools offer a good mix of power, speed, and utility, making them excellent choices for a wide variety of players and situations. The Blessing is an invaluable tool for curing infections, especially when you're working as part of a team. However, its slow application time and the fact that it doesn't work on fully infected individuals hold it back from being a perfect healing solution. The Crucifix stuns zombies, providing a brief window of safety. However, bombers are unaffected, and the long cooldown period makes it a bit less useful in fast-paced combat situations. The Sabre is a prime example, offering a solid balance between damage and reach with a fast swing speed. While the heavy Sabre does surpass it in terms of raw damage, the Sabre's faster swing rate makes it easier to use, especially for beginners. The medical supplies. These are essential for healing teammates, but the healing process takes time and it doesn't work on players who are burnt beyond 50% HP. You also need to collect supplies, which isn't always easy during intense battles. The Lance Pike offers great reach, making it an excellent weapon for holding choke points. However, the drawback is that it replaces your primary gun, which can make it difficult to handle bombers or ranged enemies. Still, it's a fantastic weapon for those focused on melee combat and defense. Axe is another strong contender, with its high damage, excellent range, and headshot multiplier. Though its slower swing rate can take some getting used to, its effectiveness against tougher zombies makes it a favorite for many players looking to deal heavy damage. The Navy pistol is excellent for seamen, offering a good pellet spread and solid damage. Still, the Blunderbuss outshines it in terms of damage and versatility, making the Navy pistol a bit redundant in many situations. Now, Spade, used to fortify defenses. The Spade is crucial for sappers. It boosts resistance to zombie attacks and provides extra defensive value, but the requirement for full construction limits its use in fast-moving engagements. Teaching of Spiritual Cleansing temporarily reduces zombie damage and movement speed, which is invaluable for crowd control. Though it only lasts for a short duration and doesn't affect bombers, it can give your team a crucial advantage in large battles. The double-barrel pistol is a powerhouse at close range. When both shots are fired simultaneously, it delivers massive damage, making it a great weapon for aggressive players. Its reload speed and high damage output make it a solid choice for those looking to dominate in close combat. Finally, we reach the S tier, where only the most powerful and versatile weapons reside. These are the go-to choices for experienced players who want the best tools at their disposal. Pickaxe is a fantastic option for sappers, providing better damage and faster swing speed than the standard sapper axe. It's an essential upgrade for those focusing on fortifications and melee combat. The double-barrel pistol fires both pellets simultaneously, delivering devastating damage. Its fast reload and high damage output make it one of the best firearms for close-range combat. The Blunderbuss is a standout in the S tier, with its ability to unleash a high number of pellets in a wide spread, making it a crowd control beast. While its range and penetration are lacking, its raw stopping power at close to medium range makes it incredibly effective in tight situations. The Heavy Sabre sits at the top as one of the most powerful melee weapons in the game, with its high damage and excellent range. It's a little slow for side slashing, but its stabbing ability more than makes up for it, allowing you to eliminate enemies quickly and efficiently. Carbine is a fantastic ranged weapon, offering quick reloads and better range than the musket. While it lacks a bayonet, its superior reload speed and damage output make it a reliable choice for players who want flexibility in both close and long-range combat. The hammer, a reliable melee weapon that deals solid damage, though its slower swing speed can make it a bit cumbersome for faster encounters. Nonetheless, it's a heavy hitter when you need it. And of course, the musket remains one of the most iconic and powerful weapons in Guts and Gunpowder. It's excellent for both long range and close combat, especially with the bayonet, though the long reload speed can be a drawback. But when you land that perfect shot, there's no doubt about its power. And that wraps up our comprehensive breakdown of every weapon in Guts and Blackpowder. I hope this tier list has helped you make better choices when it comes to gearing up for your next battle. As we've seen, the right weapon can mean the difference between survival and defeat, so understanding their pros and cons is absolutely key. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your fellow players, and of course, subscribe for more content like this. We'll be exploring even more aspects of Guts and Blackpowder in future videos, so stay tuned for deeper dives into tactics, class strategies, and much more. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sharp on the battlefield. See you in the next one, my friends!